Rain had just stopped when Aiden found the strange map tucked inside an old astronomy book at the school library. The paper felt too warm, like it had been held moments ago by someone invisible. At the center of the map was a symbol he had never seen, a silver compass with a missing north point. Beneath it, a line was written in shaky ink. Follow what cannot be seen. That night, the map glowed faintly on Aiden's desk. The silver symbol pulsed, and a soft whisper filled the room, almost like a direction calling his name. Aiden knew one thing for sure. This was no ordinary map. It was the beginning of something he couldn't yet understand. Aiden brought the map to his best friend, Mira, hoping she could make sense of it. Mira traced the symbol with her finger, and immediately the compass shimmered and appeared on the table, solid, real, and casting a shadow even though the room was bright. But something was wrong. The compass needle spun wildly and then stopped, pointing to its own shadow. It doesn't show north, Mira whispered. It follows shadows. The map suddenly shifted, revealing hidden routes, dark paths leading into a forest between their town and the mountains. Both felt a shiver of danger, but curiosity was stronger. They decided to follow the shadow compass first direction at dawn. The Whispering Woods earned its name for a reason. Branches hissed like voices, and the air felt too still to be natural. As they walked deeper, the compass vibrated in Aiden's hand, tugging them left, right, then forward, following shifting shadows that moved as if alive. Strange symbols appeared on tree trunks, glowing briefly before fading. The forest seemed to pulse with the same energy as the map. When the path ended abruptly at a cliff, the compass dropped from Aiden's hand and rolled toward a narrow crack in the stone. Something's behind this wall, he said. Mira placed her hand on the rock. It opened like a door. Inside was a hidden cavern filled with ancient markings and fragments of shattered crystal that floated in the air like frozen constellations. At the center stood a pedestal with a final part of the map, a circular piece meant to complete the shadow compass. As Aiden approached, the cavern trembled. A guardian made of shifting darkness emerged from the far corner, its form tall and silent, eyes glowing silver like dying moons. You are not the first, it whispered without moving its mouth. But you might be the last. Aiden felt fear tightening his breath, but he placed the missing piece on the compass anyway. The shadow guardian roared, the chamber shaking violently. Then everything went black. When Aiden opened his eyes, he stood in a space between worlds, half light, half shadow. The guardian stood before him, now no longer monstrous, but human-like, covered in stardust. The shadow compass chooses only those who seek truth, it said. But truth has a price. You may return home with knowledge, or continue deeper to a path that no one has ever survived. Aiden looked at Mira, who had appeared beside him, her hand gripping his. We choose to return, he said at last. With our truth. The guardian nodded. The compass dissolved into a burst of silver light, sinking into their chests like a final blessing. When they awoke in the forest, the cavern was gone, the map blank. But both felt something new, a sense of direction that no ordinary compass could show, a path guided not by shadows, but by courage. Their adventure was over. But something told Aiden this was only the beginning.